It's the time of year when I am so ready to be out of sweaters and corduroy pants that I can't stand it. So we're all about right now new clothes in the shop and, you know, cute little dresses, cute little tops, anything but corduroy pants and wool sweaters. So I wanted to show you this before I got into what I really am going to show you today. But this is our cute little sugar pop top that we did in a rayon batik. But isn't it adorable? The pattern goes from size extra small to extra, extra large. So just adorable, sugar pop top. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm always looking for ideas for quick, good-looking quilt blocks and something to show at Quilt Club, which we do the last Thursday of the month. If you haven't been to Quilt Club, it's always quick little techniques. We do a show and tell, and often a block of the month is part of that event. But it's a lot of fun. We do it 3 times throughout the day. So I have been struggling. Quilt Club was last Thursday, and I was just struggling with something to do that was fun and quick and something everyone hadn't seen. Well, it was down to the night before, and I was going to do a pin cushion. My sister had come across a really cute pin cushion that looked like a cathedral window block. It was cute, but it wasn't really what I was looking for. So at 5:30 Quilt Club morning, she sent me a link to a great block, exactly what we were looking for. But of course, that's at 5:30 and the first Quilt Club is at 10:30. So I scrambled to the shop and pulled some of Adidas Sitar's fabrics for layer cakes and 5-inch squares to show you how these blocks go together so quickly. And by the way, we have confirmed with Adidas Sitar that she will be coming to O Susanna's in the year 2017, and I know that seems a long ways off, but that's how far we have to book her in order to get her. She wasn't able to give us a firm date yet, but as soon as she does, you'll be hearing all about it. So be thinking of 2017. So I'll show you now one of the blocks. This block is similar to a square and a square, and typically you would cut your outside pieces and then sew them around the sides, top, bottom, onto your inside square. Well, this actually was done with a 5-inch square and a 10-inch square. So this is the first of a few that I'm going to show you. So bear with me for just a second and I'll be back with you and I'll show you how this one is done and then quite a few more. Did you hear the laughter in the background as I was taping the first part of this? Well, I'm taping this upstairs where, near where the retreat center is, and we have ladies that are staying upstairs for a couple days. They just came today, which is Monday. I think they go home on Thursday. So they're having a good time. So that gives you an idea how much fun the upstairs can be. So if you haven't stayed, get some friends together and join in the laughter because they're having a good time. So this is the first. So if you hear any other crazy squealing or laughter, that's where it's coming from. This is the first block that I showed you, square and a square. Now I'm going to show you how we made it. So you took a 10-inch square and found the center of the 10-inch square and laid your 5-inch square in the middle of that. And all you're going to do is fold your sides in, and you're going to sew 1/4 inch down each side. Open it up. Now you only have raw edges here. So again, you're going to fold this in. I did take this to the ironing board and pressed before I did it. And fold this in so that your outsides meet in the center. And again, you're going to sew 1/4 inch. So when you open it up, this is what you have. Now our raw edges are all encased inside the seams. So you can see seams, seams, inseams on each of the 4 sides. So that's how you get the square and the square. So very easy. The dark brown is your 10-inch square. The blue dot is your 5-inch square. Again, all you do is center the 5-inch square in the middle of the 10-inch square, and you'll have raw edges all the way around. You're just going to sew. Bring this to the center, sew on each side, and do the same thing again, and then those raw edges will be encased, and you've got your first block. Now the next one that I'm going to show you is a simple, again, this is your 10-inch square and your 5-inch square. This looks great when you see 4 blocks all together because, of course, you're going to get another design. Hear those girls again? You're going to get another design here with your polka dots. These could be the same polka dots or they could be different. So I'll show you how this one is done. You're going to take your 5-inch square and you're going to put it in the bottom of your corner, doesn't matter which corner. Fold your 10-inch square in half and stitch 1/4 inch from the edge. Open it up. Now we've got a raw edge here. We want to do the same thing again. This time we're going to fold it in half and stitch right across here. That encases this raw edge. So what you've got is, this is your first line of stitching, and then you folded it in half again and stitched, and that's your second. So now there's no raw edges on your 5-inch square at all. So this puts a square in the corner of your block. Now you can also do a simple 4-patch. So what we've done here is the blue floral is our 10-inch square. So we've taken one 10-inch square and 2 5s and put those in opposite corners from each other. Your first seam will be across here. So you folded that in half and stitch your 1/4 inch seam. Then you're going to turn it, fold it again, and stitch your 1/4 inch seam. And there's the back side. So again, you've got 2 seams going down through the middle of the quilt, or of the block, and that gives you the 4-inch squares. Quick, easy, wonderful for charity quilts, baby quilts, because this goes so quickly. Again, it's the beauty of the pre-cuts, because you've got the pre-cut sizes. You need 10-inch and 5-inch, and there's no cutting. So this one, again, this is another great one when you see it together in more than one. So now we've got 5-inch square triangles in opposite corners from each other. So I'll show you how we did that one. So we start with the 10-inch square, and then we are going to take a 5-inch square and fold it in half on the diagonal this time. And again, put that in the corner. So we've got a 5-inch square. Now you've put it in the corner, so your folded edge is going towards the middle of the block. Your raw edges are on the raw edges of the 10-inch square. So your 5-inch square, fold it in half, corner to corner, and put in the corner. Now you could just baste these down to hold them there until you join it to the next block. I just stitched them down because I know me, I would forget that I'm on basting when I go to join my blocks together, and I would have my quilt blocks falling apart. Then you could also leave this so it flaps up, especially if you're doing a little child's quilt, because they love that they can put their little fingers in there, or a little teddy bear or something. Or you can top stitch right along the folded edge of your 5-inch square, whichever look you prefer. It depends on the quilt that you're working on. You may or may not want that. So there's that one. And another one is this one, which I found very interesting. This is similar to, what, a quarter square triangle. And again, what you've done with this one is you've taken a 10-inch square and 2 5s, folded them in half. And now what we're going to do is you're going to want to find the center of your 10-inch square, and you're going to lay the raw edge of your folded 5-inch square so it's in the center. This is a raw edge, and this is a raw edge. Here's your folded edge. Same thing with the other 5-inch square. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to, I'm pinning that because I don't want it to move when I show you. We're going to sew this on the diagonal also. So we are going to fold it over. We're going to stitch along here, open that up, and fold it again, and stitch. So the back of your block looks like this. Guess I didn't do a very good job pressing on that one, did I? So you've got your seams going corner to corner, and that makes that block. Fun block. Now, the last one, this is awesome for a child's quilt. This is a pinwheel, 3-dimensional pinwheel. So you've got your 4 10-inch squares in 4 5-inch squares. So what you're going to do with that one is, here's your 10-inch square and a 5. So you're going to fold your 5-inch square, again, corner to corner. But you need to fold it whoops, sorry, guys, I was out of the camera. You're going to need to fold it again. So you're going to fold that twice on the diagonal. I'll show you that again. So here's our 5-inch square. Fold and fold again. Then you're going to put that 5-inch square up in the corner of your 10-inch square and stitch that down. So this is still loose. You're going to do that 4 times and then join your blocks together, and you've got this absolutely adorable pinwheel. And again, it's wonderful. The children love it. So what do you think? I think these are great blocks, great way to use the pre-cuts, and quick, fast charity quilts. So I hope everybody enjoys these ideas, and I hope to see some come into the shop, grab some layer cakes in 5-inch squares, and go home and bring me back some finished quilts so that I can see them. I hope you enjoy it. I think they're fun, simple, and quick.